Good morning, my dear students. I am Sulochana Singh from SCRT Gurgaon. Today we will conduct an experiment on qualitative analysis. What is qualitative analysis? That means analysis of the quality. Which quality? Quality of the food. Carbohydrates, proteins, starch, fat, they are important constituents of our diet. Carbohydrates and starch and fats, they provide us energy to carry out various activities of the body. Proteins, they are the building blocks of our body. Growth, repair is done by the proteins. All the enzymes, they are made up of proteins. So, keeping in view the importance of these constituents in our diet, we must be aware of their sources. And being a science student, we should know how to conduct an experiment. एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन किस लिए करते हैं हम? ताकि हमारे अंदर एक साइंटिफिक एटीट्यूड, साइंटिफिक टेम्परामेंट डेवलप हो सके. हमारा जो वे ऑफ लाइफ है दैट बिकम्स साइंटिफिक. हम चीज़ों को साइंटिफिक नज़रिए से देखना शुरू करते हैं. एक लॉजिकल रीजनिंग डेवलप हो जाती है हमारे अंदर एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन से. वी ट्राई टू फाइंड आंसर ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन. इसलिए हम एक्सपेरिमेंट्स कंडक्ट करते हैं. तो हमारा आज का जो एक्सपेरिमेंट है वो कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, स्टार्च, फैट एंड प्रोटीन्स, राइस, वीट, ग्राम, पोटैटो और मिल्क में किस तरह से प्रेजेंट है उसको जानने के लिए किया गया है. तो सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं कि इसमें कौन कौन से मटेरियल्स हमें चाहिएंगे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल नीड टेस्ट ट्यूब्स. सो दीज आर द सैंपल ऑफ टेस्ट ट्यूब वी रिक्वायर फॉर द experimentation purpose. Then this is the separate lamp will be required in the experiment. This is the test tube stand along with the test tubes. Then we need pipettes, or in place of pipette we can also make use of the dropper, because during this experiment we are required only 2 ml of the extract or the filtrate or the chemicals. So, we can make use of the dropper in place of pipette. Then we need slides, needles and different chemicals. Different chemicals, first of all we will talk about Bendix reagent. This is the Bendix reagent. What is Bendix reagent? Bendix reagent contains sodium citrate, sodium carbonate, copper sulfate and distilled water. So, this is the composition of the Bendix reagent. Then we need Fehling solution A. What is Fehling solution A? It contains copper sulfate and distilled water. Then Fehling solution B or Fehling solution 2, it contains potassium sodium tartrate and potassium hydroxide. They are mixed in the distilled water. Dilute hydrochloric acid, sodium carbonate powder, iodine, concentrated nitric acid, ammonium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, 1% copper sulfate solution, Millions reagent, Sudan 3. So, these are the chemicals and other materials which will be required during our experiment. Now, we will see the procedure, how we will conduct. We will take grains of wheat, rice, gram, potato tuber separately. We have kept them in the watch glass. And water we have taken in the beaker. Now we have taken wheat grains in the powder form in this watch glass. These are the rice grains in the powder form. These are the seeds of grams in powder form. This is the milk in the beaker. Now we will dissolve these powder separately in the beaker and then filter them. Now we will dissolve these powder separately in the beaker and then filter them. Now we will filter each and take the filtrate in the test tube. This is that material which we have grinded or mixed with the water inside the funnel. Now it will be filtered and filtrate will come in the test tube. Now filtrate is in the test tube and we will conduct experiment on this filtrate. We will label each test tube containing separate constituents. This is the milk we have taken in the test tube and label it like this. Now we will take filtrate of wheat in the test tube and then label it. This is wheat. This is the filtrate of gram. This is gram filtrate inside the test tube. Label it. This is rice extract. Label it. Rice. Now first of all we will perform test for carbohydrate. First of all we will perform test for glucose. Glucose is a monosaccharide. What is the basis for this test? किस बेस पर हम इस टेस्ट को परफॉर्म करते हैं, किस बेस पर हमें पता लगता है कि ये जो कंस्टिट्यूएंट है फूड के अंदर वो ग्लूकोज है? शुगर कंटेन्स एल्डिहाइड एंड कीटोन ग्रुप विच एक्ट एज द reducing agent. Failing solution and Bandicks reagent पीछे भी जैसे अभी हमने उनकी बात करी है, they contain copper sulfate. So cupric ions present in the failing solution and copper reagent, they are reduced to cuprous ion. Cu2 plus ion से Cu1 ion में reduce हो जाते हैं and which will produce red color of precipitate of cuprous oxide. यानी कि cuprous oxide के जो precipitate produce होंगे इस reduction process की वजह से उनका color red होगा. So first of all we will perform failing test. we will take 2 ml solution of failing A and failing B. We will take 2 ml of milk in a test tube, diluted milk, and we will add 2 ml of failing solution A and B. We will take in this measuring cylinder 2 ml with the help of this dropper failing solution A. We will put it inside the test tube containing milk. Now we will rinse this measuring cylinder with the help of distilled water. Now we will take 2 ml of failing solution B. This is the 2 ml of failing solution B. We will put it in the test tube containing milk and 2 ml of failing solution A. Now we will lit the separate lamp. With the help of this test tube holder, we will hold the test tube and boil the mixture present in the test tube on the burner for 1 minute, and then we will cool it. Now the blue color of the mixture is converting. Now it slightly yellowish color is coming. This is the yellow color which has come. After yellow color, it will convert into. Now the appearance of this brown red precipitate indicate the presence of glucose in the milk sample. So this was the failing test. Now we will perform Bandic test. In Bandic test, we will take 2 ml of milk, or we can say we will take small quantity of milk, diluted milk in the test tube, and now we will add 2 ml of Bandic solution or Bandic reagent. This is the Bandic reagent. We will take 2 ml. We will measure in the measuring cylinder. This is 2 ml of Bandic reagent, and put this 2 ml in the test tube containing milk. Now we will hold the test tube with the help of the test tube holder and then boil it on the separate lamp. Now you see in the test tube yellow color is appearing and it will convert into red yellow color. Now you see in the test tube red color is coming. So this red color, reddish yellow, indicates the presence of glucose in the milk. Now we will conduct test for starch. Starch is a polysaccharide. And what will be the basis for test? When iodine solution is added to the food sample containing starch, it will produce blue-black color. So we will perform iodine test. We will take 2 ml of extract of wheat. This is 2 ml of wheat extract. We can take rice extract also, potato extract also, and we will add few drops of iodine solution contained in the measuring cylinder to the test tube. The solution will give a blue-black color. This blue-black color indicates the presence of starch in the food. Now our next test is Fehling's or Bandic's test after hydrolysis. We will take small quantity of extract of the starch in the test tube and hydrolyze it by boiling with few drops of hydrochloric acid. We will hydrolyze the starch containing food present in the test tube with few drops of HCl. Now we will boil it. Now we will add few drops of sodium hydroxide to make it alkaline. Now this solution has become alkaline. Now we will perform Fehling's or Bandic test as we performed for the glucose. We will put 2 ml of Bandic's reagent. This is 2 ml of Bandic's reagent. We have put it and now we will heat it. After heating, we will get brick red color precipitate. So these are the brick red color precipitate which indicates the presence of starch in the food. Now our next test is for protein. What is the basis for the protein test? If protein is present in a sample, it will give red color on heating with Millen's reagent. With copper sulphate in an alkaline solution, protein purple या violet color produce करेगा. And on heating with concentrated HNO3 and ammonium hydroxide, it will produce red color. So first of all, we will see the xanthoprotic test. What is xanthoprotic test? इस test में हम we will take few drops of gram filtrate inside this test tube and we will add few drops of concentrated nitric acid. This is concentrated nitric acid. Now we will add few drops of ammonium hydroxide. This is ammonium hydroxide. Now we will boil it. First you see white color has come, white yellow precipitate has appeared with the nitric acid, and on addition of ammonium hydroxide they will convert into orange red color. Now you see orange red precipitate they are appearing. These are the orange red precipitate which indicates the presence of protein in the given sample. Now our next test is biuret test. We will take small amount of the gram extract in a test tube and will add 20% sodium hydroxide solution. Now we will add few drops of copper sulfate solution. Now we will shake it. A violet color will appear. So violet color has appeared. So this color indicates the presence of protein in the sample. Now next test, Millen's test. We will take 2 ml of extract, gram extract. Now add 2 ml of Millen's reagent. Now mix the mixture and boil it. Red color is appearing, and appearance of this red color indicates the presence of protein in the sample. You see how the red color is appearing in the test tube. Now we will perform test for fat. What is the basis for the test of fats? Fats present in the sample, they are tested by following observations. Fats, when applied on white sheet of paper, they will leave oily mark. चिकना कर देते हैं पेपर को, पेपर ट्रांसलूसेंट हो जाता है ओपेक की जगह. वाटर में एक सेपरेट लेयर बनाता है फैट के साथ. फैट प्रोड्यूस ब्लैक कलर विद ऑस्मिक एसिड. नाउ वी विल परफॉर्म Sudan 3 test. When Sudan is added to the sample containing fat, pink color will appear. So for the test of fat, we will take few drops of milk in the test tube. Now we will add Sudan 3 solution to this milk present in the test tube. This is the Sudan 3 solution. We will add to it and a pink color will appear in the test tube. After shaking it, this is the pink color which indicates the presence of fat in the milk. Next is osmic test. In osmic test, we will take few ml of milk in the test tube and will add a few drops of osmic acid to it. This is the osmic acid added to milk. We will shake it and a black color will be produced. So, this black color indicates the presence of fat in the milk. One more test we can perform for fat. We will take a sample of milk in the test tube and put chloroform and ether. This is the chloroform. After adding chloroform, now we will dip a glass rod in the solution. Now this glass rod, when put upon a white piece of paper, it will turn that white piece of paper into oily. ट्रांसलूसेंट हो जाता है पेपर का वो पार्ट, चीकना हो जाता है क्योंकि उसके अंदर फैट प्रेजेंट है. सो ऑल दी टेस्ट इंडिकेट द प्रेजेंस ऑफ फैट. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट आवर एक्सपेरिमेंट ऑन क्वालिटेटिव एनालिसिस. अब कुछ क्वेश्चन करने हैं बच्चों आपने. व्हाट आर कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, व्हाई मोनोसैकेराइड्स आर कॉल्ड सिंपलेस्ट कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय टर्म शुगर, what do you know by reducing sugar, name some common disaccharide, give an example of non reducing sugar, name the forms in which carbohydrates are stored in plants and animals, what are lipids, give two differences between fats and oils, what are fatty acids, what is the basic unit of protein, name two storage proteins and why proteins is necessary for our diet. So this is all about today's practical. ये वाइवा वास के क्वेश्चन है, इनको तैयार करना है आप सबने और एक साइंटिफिक टेम्परामेंट लाइफ के अंदर डेवलप करना है. दैट विल बी द रियल एडवांटेज ऑफ कंडक्टिंग एक्सपेरिमेंट्स. थैंक यू.